I'm going to tell y'all this. A lot of men will break no contact with you. Not because they miss you, because of this and that, and da, da, da. It's because they got something. They found out they got infected. And they are breaking no contact because they want to give it to you. They want to pass it on to you because they don't want to be alone. Stop counting everything as flattery, because some of this stuff gets real. A lot of these men will find out they got something and they breaking no contact. They hitting you up because they want to sleep with you and give it to you. Because a lot of them hate y'all. And so it's in his desire to make your life a living hell. You upgraded, you have everything in place, you have your life together, and he ended up finding out that he got something. So now he's mad and he's jealous and he's plotting. And with him breaking no contact, he is hoping that you will, oh, look at him, he broke no contact, he wants me back. You take him back, you lay down with him, and now y'all both got something. Stop taking these men back after you knew he had someone else. He was running the streets. He had multiple girls. Stop taking them back because they're catching diseases. And then they're coming back to you and they're infecting y'all. And whether he knows or not, he's infecting you. And you think it's all fun and games, and you don't even know that he has a disease. Stop taking these men back and stop allowing them to come back home after they break no contact, because it's not all fun and games. This stuff can get real very quick. The girls are going celibate. The girls are being intentionally single until that right one comes, and they're getting tested because they realize that these rates ain't no joke. Y'all playing, y'all laughing. Look at the rates. It'll scare you. And a lot of these men know they got something. They know. And they're coming back to you because guess what? It's in his plan to destroy your life. Y'all better be safe out here.
See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can believe that, a lot of people will catch something, men and women, and just be mad at the world. Like, I did a video about this one girl who was giving out AIDS to people, right? So women do it just as much as men do it. But the thing is, I would say this: the rates are definitely high, especially for like women between the ages of like 40 and under. They catching the most diseases. Well, I ain't gonna say they catching it the most. What I'm gonna say is this: they're the one who's going to get tested. A lot of dudes ain't going to get tested for the simple fact they feel like, well, shit, if my girl get tested and she good, then that mean I'm good. A lot of niggas think like that. But let's not sit up here and paint the picture like only niggas is out here doing that. Nah, a lot of you women is doing that too. Nah, you get what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are upset that some dude played you, he left you, he gave you something, so y'all want to return the favor to some unsuspecting schmuck. I'm telling you what I know. The best thing you could do, man and woman, is when you dealing with a new person, bro, especially if you trying to get locked in with a man, maybe y'all should go down to the clinic and see if y'all got that wild magnolia or not. You get what I'm saying? It's the best thing to do, and make sure you putting on the Jimmy extra tight. You putting on that umbrella. I mean, that's about all you could do, man.
Bro, this book has taught me so much about dealing with women. Just listen to me. Let me read a few things to y'all. Women are not liars. Keeping your word is a masculine trait in men or women. A person with feminine essence may not keep her word, yet it is not exactly lying. In the feminine reality, words and facts take second place to emotions and the shifting moods of a relationship. When she says, I hate you, or I'll never move to Texas, or I don't want to go to the movies, it is often more a reflection of a transient feeling wave than a well-considered stance with respect to events and experience. Don't force the feminine to make decisions.
Facts!
Your woman asks you for input and you say, whatever you want to do is fine with me. This is the statement of a friend, not a lover. As friends, you want to treat each other fairly and give each other space and independence. As lovers, you and your woman are more than just friends. You are playing the full dynamic of masculine and feminine polarity. Wouldn't you like your woman to be a goddess and offer you her feminine gifts? To evoke them, you must offer her your masculine gifts. One of your most valuable gifts is the ability to see all the options and make a decision based on this view of all potential outcomes. Tolerating her leads to resenting her. A man gets resentful and frustrated with his woman when he is too afraid, weak, or unskilled to penetrate her moods and test into love. He wishes she were easier to deal with, but it is not entirely her fault that she is bitchy and complaining. It is also a reflection of her lack of being penetrated by love. When a man resigns and simply tolerates his woman's self-destructive moods, it is a sign of his weakness. His attitude has become one of wanting to escape women in the world rather than wanting to serve women in the world into love. She doesn't really want to be number one. A woman sometimes seems to want to be the most important thing in her man's life. However, if she's the most important thing, then she feels her man has made her the number one priority and is not fully dedicated or directed to divine growth and service. She will feel her man's dependence on her for his happiness, and this will make her feel smothered by his neediness and clinging.
I know that's right.
A woman really wants a man to be totally dedicated to his highest purpose and also to love her fully. Although she would never admit it, she wants to feel that her man would be willing to sacrifice their relationship for the sake of his highest purpose. Bro, what's cooking? Go and get this book, The Way of the Superior Man. All men out there.
The only way you're going to really disagree with what he just said or read is if you was just listening to respond instead of listening to comprehend, because everything he just said basically aligns and coincides with what people in the manosphere or the red pill talk about. Like, that's female nature. They're illogical because of their emotions, right? If a woman tell you when she's mad that she hates you, obviously she's not telling the truth, right? You can't expect her to lead you because that's not what she was designed to do. So he just said that as well. A woman don't want you to let her make the decision. She wants you to make the decision, because when you do that, you're acting like a man and you letting her be a woman. A woman don't want to be a man because she gonna feel like she got a woman. It's really that simple, bro. Another thing is this. They talking about when you just tolerate the woman and let her do the disrespectful stuff. What do they call that when in the dating world? That's called shit testing. Everything he's saying goes is basically lining up with what they teach you, bro. Straight up. You can't let no woman just walk all over you, because if you do that, you're not a man. It's straight up. Everything he just said is some real shit. If you notice, see, the problem is most dudes, when we graduate high school, we going through middle school and stuff like that, especially to the guys who didn't have a daddy around, especially a strong man, bro. You don't know this stuff. You going off what you see in the movies. Dudes putting their jacket on puddles of water so some entitled woman could walk over it. Why she just ain't hop over the bed? But nah, man, everything I just heard sounds about right.
This is a bar that he dropped on me, and it crushed me, but I needed that.
Damn right.
Because it put me back on the potter's wheel to be made over again. As a woman, it changed my entire approach to men holistically. And my son told me this when he was 17 years old.
What they say?
He said, if you really loved me the way that you said you loved me, you would have taught me how to survive in the situations that you were afraid of killing me, instead of protecting me and not teaching me how to protect myself. And that is what happens when mothers think that they can raise men. We don't teach them how to protect themselves the way that a man teaches a man how to protect himself. What we do is we coddle them, and we become this wall of security that come crashing down when they get to smelling theyself and they in their 18s and 19s, and now he can't live in your house no more, and you send him out into the world unprotected, and that's why he resents you.
Facts. Because it indirectly disrupts their understanding.
Yes.
You love them so much.
The birth of a villain story. Like,
Yes.
that's the birth of a villain story. You know how a lot of villains have complex relationships with mommy?
Yes.
And it's like, because I love to hate her, I know that she only did it because she loved me.
Yes.
But if she really loved me, you would have taught me how to protect myself.
Fellas, I want y'all to do me a favor, right? Put something in the comments, right, that as a man you would teach your son, because more than likely a woman ain't gonna know to teach her son that, just like you wouldn't know certain things to teach a woman, bro. Real talk. If you had a 17-year-old daughter, bro, you gonna teach her from a man's state of point of view. Like, don't do this because men gonna look at you a certain way, right? But we don't know how to teach her how to move in a room full of hoes. How to teach her how to move in a room full of women. We don't know what we don't know, bro. We just don't, right? Especially if you're a black man, dog, it's some things you got to teach your black son that I'm pretty pretty sure no other race in America has to teach their sons in order to protect them, in order to give them an advantage. Like, one thing my mama told me and my daddy told me, she said, son, you got to work twice as hard to get half of what they got. That's something that only a black mama or daddy can teach you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's nuance. So not only do you have the racial component, you have the gender component. So just let me know if there's anything, because I have a son and I don't know everything. So older guys who watch my channel, bro, if it's something that you think I should tell my son, drop it in the comments, bro. Real talk.
Y'all know something else that's never talked about?
What?
It's how the men of the friend of your spouse is the one who tries to holler at you when that man died.
Damn.
When my late husband died, one of the pallbearers that I handpicked myself, because my husband kept saying how close him and this person was, one of them tried to talk to me. One of the homeboys out of the military tried to talk to me. It was the craziest thing ever. Like, I didn't even know stuff like that was real. Like, my mom used to tell me stories and stuff like that, but I didn't even know something like that could happen to me. So the pallbearer, I will never forget, like, he used to text to check on me and my daughter all the time, and I was perfectly fine with it. And one day he called me on my last day of therapy, which was like on a Thursday. I still got the messages and everything to prove it. This is why I be daring people to play with me. I still got the receipts. He texted me one day just to check. It was the same messages he always sent. Hello, just checking in on you in London. I'm like, yeah, we good. I'm just leaving therapy. I'm feeling better, kind of getting back to myself now. He's like, well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm like, all right, cool. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good too. All right.
He wants you.
All right, well, you know, I always just check on y'all because I know y'all lost a friend too. Yeah, I know, whatever. Well, I'm finna get back to work. That's normally how the text messages go. After I send that, he texts back. And he's like, I'm not rushing you or nothing like that. But when you start to heal up and you start looking to date, I was hoping that you would give me a chance.
Yeah, you's a real low down, dirty piece of shit. You like a fly on a piece of shit, bro. You like a goddamn, you a bacteria on a piece of shit attached to a fly. You bad, bro. That's something that I could never even imagine doing to one of my partners, man. That is so slimy, bro. That's so grimy, man. Like, I be trying to warn y'all about niggas too now. Don't get it twisted. Some of these dudes out here ain't worth a damn. Some of these dudes that you call your bro and that you would literally put your life on the line for will stab you in your back, bro. It's that simple, man. Real talk.
What?
This was the kicker. He told me, I feel like your husband would want you to be with somebody who he knew would take care of you and his little girl.
Nah, I gotta cut you. Nah, that's the rule.
I went home and I sit there for the longest. And I said, you know what? I said, let me just text this man back. So I texted him back and I told him, I said, look, I'm not even flattered. I said, I'm quite disgusted.
As you should.
That you're even okay to send me a message like this. I told him, I said, this right here will never happen. I said, and because you have took it this far, don't even text me no more to check on me. I'm good. No, we're good. I'm good. Just know
that's
that.
cold-blooded.
And I blocked him. As you know from that birthday video, baby, that block button real strong. I don't care who you are, you will get blocked. I blocked that man on all social media. I blocked that phone number. He started trying to text me from a Text Now app to let me know, I am so sorry that I came on to you like that.
Damage is done,
I just thought, no, you didn't think at all. So now I got to block this as well. Now it's the same way with the friend in the military. So a lot of them would reach out to me. I didn't even mind, but I would always let them know, like, this is my phone number. Text me, call me, whatever you want to do to check on me. I'm okay with that, because I knew that they had lost somebody as well, and I wanted to check on them. Y'all, the homeboy, he started off super duper cool. I don't even know how close him and my late husband was, because I had only met him one time, but the other people I saw them multiple times. He hit me up to check on me. I wrote him back, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting him know that, you know, I'm praying for them as well, all type of stuff, because it can't be easy to lose a friend. I've never lost a friend. He then, like, a few months go by after checking on me, he tries to, like, holler at me. And when I don't bite on it, now you subliminally write messages about me on Facebook and on Snapchat, and I know exactly.
See, you acting like a female, nah.
And then I believe that he went to the friend group and started spreading lies, because some of the guys stopped checking on me and my daughter.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine. I don't even care, because I didn't need them checking on me in the first place. Like, all y'all and your wives sit around and knew that man was cheating, and ain't nobody tell me nothing. Which, you know, it ain't their business to tell me something. But still, like,
Oh
y'all,
wow,
I'm the type
this
of
just
person,
took a
like, if I know
turn
your
that I
man
ain't
cheat,
expecting.
and I done met the side piece, and now I done met the wife, baby, I'm texting from a text app number, that nigga dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't like to get involved. I understand that. So before y'all hop in my messages saying that, well, it's not their responsibility. Well,
I
we
ain't
know
see that
that,
coming.
doofus.
We know that.
So it's okay. But yeah, that happened. So a lot of people don't talk about stuff like that go on, but these homeboys really don't be homeboying after it's over with. Now, some of my late husband's friends that was childhood friends down here, and that was also in the military, some of those guys are really genuine guys. Like, I have one, him and his wife, they always check on me. They're from Mississippi as well. I got another one, the one who has my dog. He checks on me all the time. And then the other ones, I think they just kind of fall by the wayside. They follow me on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. So they'll hit like on my pictures or something like that. And it's like, all right, I know she doing okay, but we ain't got to talk type of thing. And that's perfectly fine because I'm socially awkward anyway. Like, I can hold a conversation holding my cell phone, but if you already in my face, I couldn't say anything.
Oh, brother.
So I'm okay with that. But I did want to tell that.
Man, who needs enemies when you got friends like that, dog? That's crazy, man. Like, I'll bust one of my partners' head open to the white meat, man, because that's so crazy. I'll never snake one of you niggas like that, man. So for you to play with me like that, bro, I probably had to knock your head off. My partner, man, you know, I done had fist fights with my partners. We still cool, too. And I won. Y'all say I didn't in the comments. Nah, but we cool. But nah, bro. That's messed up, man. Real talk. That's cold blooded. You know, I believe in having honor, right? You look a man in the eye when you talk to him, right? You don't be with all that fiddling around. You look him in his eye to let him know he got your undivided attention and that you a man, because it's a sign of weakness if you out looking around. What you looking at? Yeah, man. I remember days when I was a kid, my daddy was just, well, look at me when I'm talking to you. You look a man in his eye when he talk. It stuck with me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And anytime a man not looking at me in my eye, I'm already, that's like me sizing him up. I'm like, bro, what's going on? What kind of mental dialogue he having right now? But let me get back to the point, man. Guys, do not be no low value, no low vibrational creature like this, man. Stop thinking with your dick and do the right thing, bro. You ever heard the saying, I am my brother's keeper? That's all I need to tell you, man. Y'all be cool.